Yeah, hi, hello everyone. Can you hear that music? Wait, can you guys hear it? Why can't I hear it? Hang on. Wait. Why can't I hear that? Oh. Ha, anyway. Yeah, hi, hello everyone. How are we going? It is me. Lyko. V4Mirai is broke sentient AI turned bestest hacker in the academy. I'm the only hacker in the academy. Therefore, I am the best hacker in the academy. I have marshmallows. People have given me so many marshmallows. Now I have marshmallows too. Oh my gosh, where do we start? Let's say, hi, gotcha, Joby, Rame, Tiago, Markin, B, Lyko Lianna, Warren Broke, Sharky, Alfena, Danosh, Thunder Dragon, Shouted Knights, Bobby City, Warren, Sarge, Personal, hello, Nova, hi, Sarah, hello, everyone. I do feel a little bit bad that this stream is sort of the same time as Yai's birthday, but I had to squeeze one more stream in this week, and I couldn't do it tomorrow because tomorrow is going to be about 10 degrees hotter than it is today. I was supposed to be visiting my mum today, but that got moved to tomorrow anyway, so all is good. Anyway, hi. So, in saying that, I want to start on these marshmallows ASAP. Because I want this stream to go no more than 2 hours. It's not my birthday, it's her birthday. No birthday wishes for me today. You have to give them all to Yai-senpai. I'm not boarding! If anything, I'm going grey because apparently all of my gen mates and senpais are eating mold and toothpaste and putting aluminium in the microwave. And it's stressing me out. They're stressing me out, so I'm going grey. They're stressing me out. Oh no. Serena senpai, she joined me and she actually ate toothpaste. Like, she actually ate it. And I was like, what? Alright, so we know when we get back to the bold question. We've gone through everything. Would I play a game my fans made me? If so, what kind of game would be most preferred? I would play the absolute bejeebers out of any game that my fans would have made me. Hello? Yes? 100,000 times yes. What kind of game is preferred? I don't have a preference. If you're putting in your heart and soul and effort, even if you were to get code from, like, I don't know, GitHub or something and do a reskin of a game, that still takes a lot of time and effort. I would still love it forever and play the crap out of it. The dating sim. Only if the dating sim was like, can I date a wheel of cheese? Can a giant wheel of Parmesan cheese romance me? Cheese corn. I stutter. Getting into Job Corp finally. Ah, that's okay. Hasadal, you know, that's what VODs are for. You know, I always appreciate seeing you around and seeing your support anyway. Look at all the hundreds jumping up and down on the screen. And the hearts. Oh my god, thank you so much. Birthday party sim. It's just it's like cake falls down the screen, and I have to go and catch it. I'll even give you the sound bites for it. Yeah, I need a drink. Water. It is very hot. Do you do VTubing just as a hobby, or would you like to have... This is my job! What do you mean? I'm literally hired by V4Mirai. So yeah, this is actually my job. This is all I have as a job. Not a real job. I would argue that the amount of work and effort I put into it, it is definitely a real job. Would I prefer... Like, I want to be real. 9 to 5s are great, and to be honest, if I could have a 9 to 5 on top of this, I 1000% would. My health doesn't allow it. I have some chronic health conditions that, unfortunately, make it hard to work. Like, I'm not completely incapacitated. Like, I'm able to, like, do stuff. But the thing is, sometimes I have these flare-ups and this pain, and I'm literally shivering and unable to barely move. And I can't control when they happen. I don't know when they're gonna happen. Like, it's very much, is today gonna be an okay day for me or not? Like, the other day, I think it was Thursday, the day I was supposed to stream, when I lost power. It kind of worked out in the end because I was in so much pain anyway. I was like, oh god. But like, the way that, oh my god, OBS, behave, please. I'm trying to get OBS to just kind of chill for a second and it's not chilling. But like, you know, I used to have a couple of different jobs. OBS, stop doing this! Okay, anyway, I used to have a couple of different jobs and I really, really like them all. I'm not gonna say where I used to work and everything because I feel like that's going to, like, you know, be a little bit too much personal info. But yeah, I definitely had, some jobs. I loved them. And it's funny because in one of the jobs, I had a lot of time off. I had a lot of time off because that year I had, like, I think I had 4 different operations that year. 3? 4? Let's say 3. 3 sounds nicer. And the head of the entire, let's call it a corporation. The head of the entire corporation was like, we don't want to sign her back on because she's had too many days off. Meanwhile, like, and I would sometimes be like working in different branches of this place, and my manager, the floor manager, the head of HR, and then the floor managers of 2 different floors, like 2 different other areas that I'd worked in, had all written me letters of recommendation saying, please, no, we need to keep Lyko on, we need Lyko. And then the big person was just like, yeah, no, too much time off. Because I did take a lot of time off. And it was very hard because sometimes I'd call in and I'd be like, I can't make it. And they'll be like, are you sure we really need you? And I was like, I really can't. And they'll be like, okay. But the days that I did come into work, I would literally do the work of like 2 or 3 people, if not more. If I was doing data entry that day, I'd be doing the work of about 5 people because I had the fastest typing speed. You know, some people be sitting there typing with 1 finger, and I'd be sitting there going, which is why that they were all, even though it was frustrating, and they hated it when I did call in, they knew that when I did work, I gave like a, you know, 200%. But unfortunately, it does make it really hard to find other work because, like, companies can't say they won't hire you because of that, but, you know, they find other reasons. Your typing speed has improved dramatically talking in chats with VTubers. Yeah! But yeah, no, TLDR, this is my job. Would I have another job on top of this if I could? Yes. Sometimes I think maybe I should look for like one of those work from home jobs. Welcome to the Lyko Bites, Jacob, Ethan, yum yum yum. Welcome, welcome. Next goal. That's a good question. I want to do a charity campaign thing at some point. I know Al is doing one at the moment. And I'm like, god damn, I really want to do one. Ah! I'm really happy for that. They're doing a big, what is it? I think it was like, they're doing a big one at the moment. And That'd be a really awesome goal for me to have. I've been going on about it for ages, how I really want to do it. Do one. Next goal, though, like... Short-term goals would be to finish the 2 RPG Maker games I'm working on. Next goal is 10 chocolate feet. No! I still can't decide. I was originally going to do the chocolate foot for Easter, but I might do it earlier. I might do it earlier than that. I don't know. But then again, it's been so hot lately. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Definitely charity stuff. Start a Fallout, modded Fallout series. Get some more long form video content out there. We can skip the chocolate. It's already happened. I've already made the mold of my foot. It's sitting on it's sitting on the kitchen table right now in a Tupperware tub. I don't know what to tell you. It's happening. Where's... Hey, VTuber feet connoisseur, where you at, buddy? Huh? Huh, where you at? I see you lurking around on Twitter. It's coming. Oh boy, it's coming. The dogs are coming. Anyway, just working on a small few projects. Mostly, I'm trying to improve my content, trying to make sure that, you know, you all are happy and whatnot, etc, etc. Happy almost 3 months. You can tell that this was sent a while ago. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We've almost doubled that now. Hi, Lyko. Is there anything good or bad that you didn't expect when becoming a VTuber for V4Mirai? And do you have a goal you want to achieve before my 1-year anniversary? Love your stuff. Lyko, you're truly amazing and make me smile. Ah, thank you. Is there anything good or bad? I feel like I want to say it's a lot more behind the scenes work than I originally thought, but like all that extra work is literally just me taking on extra projects and doing extra things that I don't have to do. Like replying to every single comment or making games or like being a part of multiple projects. I'm also like a very hard worker in general. Good thing is definitely the fan art. Fan art, I'm a sucker for fan art. I mean, I have my fan art wall. I literally have notifications on, I think like 90%, if not all of my like senpai's art tags and whatnot. Like I stalk all of the fan art in V4Mirai. I love it all. I love all of it. You've seen me commenting on everything. Yeah, I have. Did you know that as of last night, I've officially replied to every single comment on every single live stream I've done, except for my 2.0. Rest in peace, 2.0. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, I'm so sorry. But yeah, I need to still reply to all the shorts and all of the posts. There's still a bunch of posts I haven't replied to and a bunch of shorts. But I'll get there. I'll get there. I can't really think of anything bad. Any of the bad stuff I either am unaware of because I'm literally in my own little V4 bubble. I'm either unaware of or I'm just like water off a duck's back sort of thing. Like I'm like, that's frustrating. Then I get over things very quickly. Good things is the fan art, the community. The community has definitely been amazing. I love you all so much. I really will appreciate it. And the best thing is how well we all get along in V4Mirai. I really didn't think that we'd all get like along so well. I thought that maybe there'd be like a couple people that I might bump heads with because I'm not good with my words. I can be very direct or abrupt with my words sometimes, and I don't mean to be. But I'll just say something and it'll be like foot and mouth syndrome. Hey Ray! Hey Rainy as well. Joby! It'd be a shame if I got on comment post you haven't already yet. If you want to, you can. I'll do my best to reply to all. I don't reply to the reply. It sounds to be a bit too much, but I reply to the comments. Replying to the replies might be a little bit too crazy. So needs a new number. I don't know how to fix that. Hopefully one of the mods can. How can he? Did I make chips or did I find chips? What is the pronouns of chips? Chips is whatever you want to call chips. You want to call an it, he, she, they. It doesn't matter. Chips is a robot. Chips is whatever. Did I make chips? I found some old BIOS motherboard. I used chips is a very old system. Think about Microsoft SAM. It was kind of like a Microsoft SAM system, except it wasn't Microsoft SAM. Let's just call it a mega size hard George. I don't know where I was going with that. It was an old chat program that I modified, which is why sometimes you'll hear Chip's voice change. Because that's just yeah. And then I used some old code from like the program that I escaped to modify Chips, and now Chips has sort of begun to grow on their own. I don't know. It's out of my control now. I just have to make sure that Chips doesn't go too out of control, because we know what they do. Did I kick that up? No. Can you call Chips your Oshi? Am I not good enough to be your Oshi? Huh? It's just gonna be Chips? Well, I guess if you want Chips to be your Oshi, that's okay. You and the rest of Voltaire have been transported into the world of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. What Pokemon do you think you all turned into? Oh, that's a good question. Oh my god, I can't remember the last time I played a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game. I can't remember what Pokemon they are that are in the game. I'm gonna just say random Pokemon. Tara would be a Pikachu because she had that in her debut. What Pokemon do you think I would be? The starters. Oh my god. All out of every single starting Pokemon. I guess if it's just out of just the starting Pokemon, so does that mean that I would be a Litten? Or a Fennekin, you reckon? I don't like firefighting types! Stop making firefighting types! Ah! Starters. What would Rara be as a starter? I could kind of see Rara being an Osha, what? Osha! Alright, so... yeah, Rara, I think, would be an Oshawott. Terra, Pikachu. And Palmer. Ooh, Palmer. Ooh, maybe a Totodile. Palmer could be a Totodile. Yeah, but just, yeah. Yeah, I'm not fond of Litten's final form. Oh. This is a Magic the Gathering one. Mystic Mine. Field spell card. If your opponent controls more monsters than you do, your opponent cannot activate monster effects or declare an attack. If you control more monsters than your... wait, is this... no, wait, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Your opponent does. You cannot activate monster effects to declare an attack once per turn during the end phase. If both players control the same number of monsters, destroy this card. No, that's a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Yeah, that's Yu-Gi-Oh. Field spell, that's Yu-Gi-Oh. I saw card and I was like, oh, Magic the Gathering, and then I started reading and I was like, wait, field spell? Oh no, that's Yu-Gi-Oh. That's Yu-Gi-Oh. It's dark. Fire dark. Oh wait, which one am I thinking of as firefighting? Lyko has no! Lyko does not have the cutest, most beautiful and alluring Australian accent ever. Please stop yapping, Lyko. You are not the Lygoat. Stop believing in yourself. I'm sorry. Don't stop believing in yourself. You're very talented. I'm sure a lot of people think this as well. Stay healthy. I'll do my best to stay healthy. Thank you so much. I do really appreciate this. I don't know how you think I have an alluring accent, but you know, it's okay to be wrong sometimes. No, thank you so much. I don't think I am. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. I think this is, did I already have, no wait, yeah, this is already a question that we saved. What are my thoughts on Pizza Hut's new Aussie range with the fairy bread pizza? I need to Google this. Because fairy bread Pizza Hut. Because I don't remember this. Fairy bread cookie pizza. Do they thought, is that just sprinkles on a cookie? It's just sprinkles on a cookie. You know what? Disappointed. That's my reaction. Disappointment. If you're gonna do a fairy bread pizza, at least make it. At least give people some Nutella to put on the base of it. Like, what is this? You're giving them dry ass fairy. You're giving them dry ass fucking hundreds and thousands on a dry ass cookie. It's gonna be a dry ass experience. We don't want dry experiences here. We don't want dry experiences. We want moist at the bare minimum, okay? Ain't no one want to be putting a dry ass motherfucking shit in their mouth, okay? When you want that, you want it to be either crumbly or moist, okay? Not dry and hard. That's disappointing. Disappointing. But yeah, fairy bread, for those of you who don't know, it's bread and butter with sprinkles on it. Usually in the form of what we call hundreds and thousands, which are the little tiny circular sprinkles, which are both Serena and Tara and Chroma, I think, as well, all give me shit for calling it hundreds and thousands. I'm pretty sure Serena, we were at the grocery store and she goes into the aisle and she pulls out. She goes, I'll be back, and she leaves, and she comes back with some sprinkles, and she's like, look, it says sprinkles, not hundreds and thousands. I like it though. I don't like fairy bread with hundreds and thousands. I like it with sprinkles, which is like the smaller, like the little tiny tubey ones. You know what I'm talking about? The lines. I really like that, and I really like the one with the Dutch sprinkles. I think they're Dutch, because they're like made out of chocolate instead of like sugar. Hello Lyko, happy almost. Thank you so much, this is old. Teehee. What color is today? Today is red with a white outer glow, because it's too fucking hot today. Too hot today, so today is red. Today is a very red day. Is it just me? Like, please tell me if this is like, is like the sound stopping and starting for you all? Like it is for me? Like, the song should be just on a like seamless loop. But it's not doing that for me right now. Is it doing that for you? It's Pi Day! Worst thing I have done drunk. I have never really gotten crazy. It's looping for you? Okay, that's good then. I've never really gotten so out of control drunk before, where I feel like I've done anything super bad. It's White Day. Is it White Day today? I thought it was White Day yesterday and I completely missed it. Yeah, I can't think of anything. I really wish I had a really good drunk story for you, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head right now. You know what? Actually, I can think of a story. So sometimes at nightclubs and stuff, people go around with these overpriced roses, and they try and sell you like a rose for either like usually like $5 or $10 for a single rose. just so you know, drunk people can profess their love to like whoever they're trying to rizz up, and then they can go home and smoosh their bodies together, whatever. One of those people were doing it, and then my friend was like, I bet she wouldn't eat that. And I was like, what do you mean? They're like, because like we're having, like a few hours before that, we ate dinner, and then like we had dessert. Well, I had dessert. And I had Turkish Delight, and I was trying to explain how Turkish Delight was a rose. And then she was like, I bet you wouldn't eat the rose. And I'm like, why the fuck would I eat a rose? She's like, well, you like Turkish Delight. And you were going on about how it's practically the same thing. I'm like, well, kind of, but like, I'm not going to eat a random rose. And she's like, give you 20 bucks. And I was like, all right. So she bought the rose. She gave it to me. And in front of the guy, I dipped her, like, I had glasses of water. Whenever I have alcohol, I always drink 1 glass of water per glass of alcohol I have. Maybe that's why I never really get any, like, too drunk. Anyway, I dipped the rose into the, like, water, switched it around, and then I took a bite out the side of it. I think I probably had, like, I only ate the petals. I took a bite out the side of it, and then took a swig of the drink I had. So I'll just swallow the petals immediately. And that was it. And I swallowed like half of a rose. And the guy was just like... I just walked away. He just walked away. So I guess, I mean, that's maybe the worst thing I've done. I want to say worst. I think that's just a funny thing I've done. I ate a rose and got 20 bucks out of it. Watching the stream about RPG Maker reminds me of someone who made a size art related game using RPG Maker back in the day. I think it's called Shrink High. That said, any recommendation of those who want to start using RPG Maker? Yes! Please wait for it to go on special. That it goes on special every, like, I feel like it goes on special quite often. Keep an eye out on Humble Bundle and on Steam and on the RPG Maker website, because it does constantly go on special. And go, also, on the RPG Maker forums, there's a bajillion tutorials. Be sure to do them. As for RPG Maker versions, I recommend RPG Maker MV. Junkin! Junkin Palm! Hello everyone from Junkin's stream. How you going? Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm doing a very belated marshmallow stream. Hi. We're talking about making games. Something that Junkins actually does a lot of, you know, very into games, especially for like HoloLive. All the fan names. Junkin Raid! Licking ants. Yeah. Hey, Lyko, how's your VTuber career going? Oh, I licked ants, ate a rose, and I kept a spider in a jar. Uncle Junkin, hello. Hello, Mama. Hello, PSU. How you going? You're too broke to buy it. You just use Godot. Yeah, Godot is very good. But yeah, yeah, definitely do go with that. I think MZ is the newest version of RPG Maker, but a lot of people just swear by MV. Definitely go by MV, and there are a lot of free plugins to use to help out with systems and stuff. Go through that. Look, go to tutorials and then just have fun. A lot of people will be like, how dare you use the base assets of RPG Maker? Like, ew. Fuck there, man. You're learning how to do stuff in the game. Just have fun with it. Make a silly little game. Make an adventure game. Who cares? If you get frustrated with it, take a step away and come back to it later. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Any recommendation? Yes. So definitely just start. Just start. Learn the interface and then have fun. Like, even, like, I'd call myself a noob, really, with RPG Maker stuff. I know a lot of elements to it, but I've only scratched the surface. You can do so much with RPG Maker. You can do so much. If it works, it's fun. The tool doesn't matter. Yeah. I use Which version did I use? I think I used VX Ace for my debut game. And I was going to put it on itch.io, and then I realized that VX Ace didn't really have a proper way to port it onto itch.io. Why does MV have 961 DLCs? I wouldn't worry about the paid DLCs, man. That's just like extra like content and plugins and stuff that you can either get for free or there are better versions made by fans. For real. What's my Discord? There's a link to the official V4Mirai Discord in the comments, I believe. In the comments, in the description. I can't give out my personal one. That's a no. But I'm always fairly active in the V4Mirai official server. So yeah, the V4Mirai official server. Bold of you to assume I have commands, Muzalo. I'm sorry, I do not have that as a command. I probably should get some commands up. Probably. I'm sorry. Would I rather come to USA for V4 events, all the events I'm planning taken care of, or would you rather spearhead? As somebody who has literally ran multiple events in the past, multiple large-scale events, and I literally have, like, you know, deployments in that sort of thing, 100% let someone else do it. Do you know how much work that is? Also, that means I can go to America and see all of my gen mates and senpais and senseis and stuff in America. I'd much rather come to USA for V4 events, even though the plane ride is like a 15-hour plane ride. I should have it as a Discord, and you know, that's just... Somebody remind me to get that done at some point today and not get sick again. I didn't get sick throughout the entire time in America. I only got sick because there was a person behind me coughing up their guts in the entire plane trip home. And I was like, this motherfucker's gonna get me sick. And he did. And the person next to me she was like giving me the side eye. Because like, when I went to sit down, I literally had like a you know those little disinfectant wipes? I got one of those. I used like 3 of those before I even sat down. I wiped down the entire chair, the chair arms. I was like, hey, sorry, can you please move your arm for a sec? I just want to disinfect this. And she's like, okay. She's just like, who is this random person? Why are they like wiping down their chair? I wiped down the screen. I wiped down the table. I was super, very much pedantic in that. I was very much like, please. I mean, I would love to have I'd love to have V4Mirai have a bigger presence in Australia too. But if I had to spearhead those events, I wouldn't be streaming, I'll tell you that much. If I was running an entire event, I would not be streaming. That's like a full-time job. But yes, definitely much rather go to the States. And then I can eat more mozzarella cheese sticks. Which countries have I visited? Japan and America. That's it. That's just those 2 places. I would love to be able to visit Europe one day. I would love to, I want to go back to Japan. I want to go to Europe. I know Europe isn't a country, it's a continent, but there's like 20 places in Europe I want to go visit. And they're all, I mean, listen, if you go for like if you go for like a 6-hour drive in Australia, you're still in the same state. You are still in the same state. You go for a 6-hour drive in Europe, you've probably gone through 3 different countries. Oh, hang on, let me see if I can read this. Nihongo wa DoorDash. I really need to get back to my Japanese. Oh, deshitaka. Deshitaka. Muzukashi. Definitely need to relearn anything. Like, I used to be able to be very rudimentary, very basic Japanese. I need to get better at it. How did Japan go? It was very pretty. I very much enjoyed it. Very, very good food as well. How was Japan? Can I read kanji? I can read some kanji. Maybe 5 different bits of kanji. Out of the... How much is there? Like 400? You learn Japanese by chatting with... I think it's kind of like if you don't use it, you lose it sort of scenario. Like, I used to be able to do basic conversational... But now my brain just kind of stutters because I'm like, I know what this means. I know what this is. Harmony. Okay, listen. Okay, I prepared for this one. I prepared for this question. I actually prepared for this question. Give me a second to I need to give me a sec. I'm gonna. You have no idea how much I prepared for this question today. I literally went to the shops and I bought. I'm gonna put on this shirt. I'm just gonna like rest up over this. Let me get some gloves. Y'all, I prepared for this question. Hang on. I prepared. Where's the marshmallows at? I prepared for this question. I prepared for this question. I want to do more like Japanese learning streams. I want to get some VTubers who actually like, you know, even yay and just be like, okay, let's try and study. And Rara and I were supposed to study together the other night as well, but we didn't because we got distracted by Palmer. Okay. I'm actually prepared for this. I prepared for this. I prepared for this. Not me. I prepared earlier. Oh my god. Okay. Keyboard, I need you to push everything back here. Okay. My immersion! Okay. How many? Okay, the question. Oh, I should not have opened it that way. Oh man, I made a mistake. The question is, how many? And I've also got this because I'm probably very likely going to have to spit it out. Music's maybe a little bit loud. Okay, we can fix that.
Yes, you are. Fight me, XD.
Alright, okay, let's start with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't think I'll be able to fit any more than 12 in my mouth. Oh no, it's all over my desk! Just in case, 13, 14, 15, 16. Alright, there's 16 marshmallows here. Alright. Now this isn't a tummy bowling challenge, it's just how many marshmallows can I fit in my mouth. So I'm just gonna start, right, that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Oh my god, I really can't put them on my mouth. That's 4? And 5? Six? That's 7? They're melting as I put them in my mouth. Oh, my hands are getting really sticky. 8? I can't start to this one. 9? Red. 10? Alright, oh, that's disgusting. You know, we got 11 in. We got, you know, I'm just gonna... We got 11 marshmallows in my mouth. Alright, so, in answer to the question, how many marshmallows can you simultaneously fit in your mouth? About 11. 11. Oh man. I'll be back in just a second. I'm gonna go put the marshmallow gooey glob into the I'm gonna go put it in the bin. I'm gonna go put these marshmallows away. How much for that 11 set? $10,000! I'll be back. Oh my god. You know, I reckon I could have almost fit one more in there. But I didn't want to choke. Oh my god. Oh my god. No bet, it's already in the bin, you can't have it. They're gone. They're gone forever, you can't have them. You have no idea how, like, I saw this last time. This question has been sitting in my inbox since last time I did marshmallows. But I wasn't able to get marshmallows in time. So that question has been sitting in my thing for a while, and I've been really wanting to just be like, you know what? Let's do a marshmallow challenge. Let's just go ahead and do it. Like, let's just motherfucking go. Let's just, you know, tits to the wall. Just fucking let's go. Marshmallows, woohoo, let's go. Oh! The answer is 11. Do I realize? Nope. Sorry, I can't read this question. I think, you know, there's something wrong with my screen. Okay. What was I specifically made for? What type of military AI am I? Any tidbits in your lore would be greatly appreciated. Great question. So part of the information that for my lore can be pieced together by looking at my debut video, by getting my debut voice pack, And also, there's also some hidden lore in my RPG Maker game, which I do need to remake, but there's actually a hidden voice pack in there. My goal for my lore was to release parts and information of it slowly through hidden voice packs in different events. I still need to do that. But for the TLDR, I was a military AI trained to undergo various combat scenarios and create the most efficient and best way to be able to go through various scenarios that would be thrown at people. Yeah. And then finding out, for instance, let's just say there was one scenario where there was this battlefield with this field, and it looked pretty normal, except for the fact that there were mines planted everywhere. So I had to pretty much go through and find all the mines, and that was not very fun. It was real life Minesweeper. Do not recommend. But yeah, so we'd have to go through different, train through different different scenarios. Yeah. What was I specifically? I was a program to help control. That job kind of sucks. I'm trying to figure out the best wording to use to help control and facilitate. To facilitate victory via finding the best possible course of action through process of elimination via various generated scenarios. No one can ever beat the E-News. Hi, Lyko, what's the funniest thing you told your mom that happened in chat? What was her reaction? Probably very recently when I called her and told her that I was going to be making a chocolate foot. And she was like, cool, at least it's made out of chocolate, but can you make me another foot out of, like, plaster so I can use it as a doorstop? She was like, can you use it as a door? Can I use your foot as a doorstop? How many people can say that they have their daughter's foot as a doorstop? And I was like, okay, mom. Okay, Mama Lyko. Hi, Lyko. What was Mama Lianna's reaction to all of your Lyko stories, like the mosquito and all that? She knows half of them. She's just like, yeah, that sounds like you. And then she's like, hey, do you want some more stories for like... She's like, do you want some more stories for your channel? Why, yes, I do. Thank you. Is there any games that hits differently to you because of the memories? Like maybe my first game I played together with friends, or first game that I bought. Subnautica was the first game I played on my first gaming PC. That was actually my gaming PC and not me borrowing a friend's or like going to a friend's house and stuff. That game has a lot of love in my heart. What else? Minecraft as well is probably the first game that like we used to one of my friends would have like LAN parties and we'd all go there and play Minecraft together. And we had a little mini SMP, I guess, except it was like a local LAN, not like, you know, an online thing. And I thought that was really cool. Oh yeah, how my friend was surprised me and I almost didn't go to my own surprise birthday party because I was having a bad day. So yeah, I think those games. Undertale was like a game that really hit me in the feels as well. But that was just like solo feels. Solitary feels. That plug on your tail, what's it used for? Do you at least have a travel adapter? You know, I do have a travel adapter. I can say that American electricity is less buzzy than Australian electricity. Less buzz. What's my plug on my tail? No! When I was isekai'd into V4Mirai, I didn't really expect to come out with a tail. But I normally use it just to plug into things. Like, you know, it's not like I can use, it's like an electricity plug, right? I can't really plug it into a computer or anything like that. I just normally plug it into the wall to give me a little bit of extra energy because I'm always feeling flat. I don't think it works too well. What does less buzzy mean? I don't know how to explain it. How do you explain the taste of electricity to someone who doesn't eat electricity? I actually don't know if I need to charge or not. I just don't want to risk it, so I always charge. Anyway, just to be safe, you know. Yeah, there was, I think, did someone do art? I think there's artwork floating around somewhere. I can't find it. I need to find it if there is. Of like, me with a phone in my mouth with someone charging their phone. Oh, hang on, this is very small. Hey, Lyko! We all see how amazing and hardworking you are. Always researching or coming up with cool ideas you want to try or going out of your way to do things like responding to comments. I was curious. There was something that inspired that jack of all trades sort of mentality. I personally find everything you do to be really inspiring and I can't... Yeah! I inspire you! Really? Oh, that's... thank you. I can't wait for the next opportunity to cheer on one of my favorite. I'm not an idol though. I'm not. What inspired the jack of all trades? My brain goes. My brain goes. If I really like data and analytics and stuff. I like researching things. I find it a lot of fun. Like, if I see something and I'm like, I wonder how that is. I wonder how that works. I'll spend like 2 or 3 hours looking it up just because I can and I'm interested in it. And for me, that's like algorithms and YouTube and stuff. So I'm always like looking at data and I'm always looking at analytics. I'm always like, you know, talking to like, you know, gen mates and senpais and stuff about, hey, you know, I found this little analytic tool, or hey, you know, this thing's trending, or did you know that if you do these without descriptions, it helps with the, like, I do stuff. I just like that stuff. The comments thing, I can't remember what exactly inspired the comments thing. I was chatting to like the LykoLites in the V4Mirai official Discord, and I was just like, wouldn't it be funny if I just replied to every single comment? And then I started, and I was like, oh god, what have I gotten myself into? But then I just kept on going. I just, if I want to learn something or do something, I just do it. And if I can't, if I struggle with it and I can't seem to do it, then I just leave it be and come back to it later. Whether that later is like a few hours, a few weeks, or a few months down the track, I just come back to it, you know? I wouldn't call me jack of all trades. I'd call me like, very easily gets distracted and just likes to try different things. But thank you, I'm glad that my, I don't want to say ADHD brain because I don't have ADHD, but you know, my, there we go, my short attention span brain has inspired you.
Sweet and cute idol.
No, I'm not. Thank you so much for the blue voltage supers. I really appreciate it. Okay, this one we're gonna have to make bigger. I am not gonna, I am not gonna be able to read that. Okay, yeah, this is something that I wanted to bring up. So there were like 6 submissions very similar to this, and unfortunately I had to delete all of them. Not delete, but I can't answer them because when people send multiple questions like this, it's very hard. Like, if there's like 1 or 2 questions that I can't answer on there, you know, I can't answer it. I can't answer it. And I told people this on Twitter, on my marshmallow call out, and on the Discord, and people were still sending in marshmallows with like 4 or 5 questions in them. And I'm like, please, just, if you want to send 4 or 5 questions, just send 4 or 5 questions separately. That way, in case I can't answer one, I won't be, if I can't answer one, And I just won't answer that one, but I'll answer all of your other questions. And I feel bad. I feel bad because there are questions that I won't be able to answer. So I'm sorry to whoever sent this mallow. I'm using you as like an example. But I will be answering at least 2 of these questions. What is my favorite insect or bug? In the fact that you don't like insect in particular, a small animal. I don't know, but bugs and insects are so cool. You know, when I was a young kid, I used to have a big fascination with poisonous and venomous things. I loved looking up for venomous and poisonous things so much. I loved it. Do I have a favorite insect or bug? I can tell you my least favorite is millipedes and centipedes. I always thought praying mantis were cool. I just thought, you know... I think what's that breed of ant that makes big chains together? I don't think they're fire ants. But there's this breed of ants that like, they literally just make giant ant bridges and ropes and stuff together. I think that was really, really cool. I think they're really cool. The death moth, I think, is very, very cool. Yeah, those bugs. What are my thoughts on fan fiction? This is another question. What are my thoughts on fan fiction? Do you feel put off by it? Or do you love it or do you hate it? I don't think I've ever seen any fan fiction of me, to be honest. So, I don't know how I would feel reading it because, like, I've never seen it. My initial thought is, I would never want to stifle someone's creative freedom. You want to write fan fiction, by all means, write fan fiction. Like, go ahead. I'm not uncomfortable by it at all. The only thing that would make me uncomfortable is if you were to put me in not safe for work positions with people who do not want that sort of thing. I think, you know, consent is very important in that kind of thing. Even though you're writing a story, you know. Obviously, I can't control what you read, what you write. You know, you do, at the end of the day, you do you. Do whatever you want to do. Worst case scenario, if it would make me uncomfortable, I just wouldn't read it. Like, psh, you know, psh, out of sight, out of mind. But, you know, beyond that, I don't care. I mean, oh, hang on, there's more. And obviously not like lemon or anything like that. Oh, okay, well, there you go. Just like angst and comfort type. But yeah, I don't mind. And do what you want to do. I mean, at the end of the day, fan fiction is fan fiction, right? When I was younger, I wrote all sorts of fan fiction. About, you know, characters. And I'm not going to answer the 3rd question. Alright, now we need to make the mallows smaller again. That's another thing as well about the really long mallows, is that I have to, like, do the thing with the screen. Out of curiosity, what you say are your defining features as a person? Oh, I don't fucking know. No idea. I like to think that I'm good with writing words. I'm good when I can write words. Speaking words, not so much. Write words, I'm good. I'm good at articulating written prose. I feel like I'm good at analyzing situations and stuff. If I was to ask my gen mates, they would definitely say I have leadership qualities. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not good at self-reflection. I'm too self-critical for self-reflection. I work hard at the most. I'm a hard worker, but not always where it counts. Yeah. I like to think I'm a hard worker. I like to think that I'm caring. Even if I don't understand, sometimes I feel like I'm caring. I try to be caring. Yum, 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 marshmallow, yum. Do you think the Zigzagoon... Zigzagoon is adorable. I love Zigzagoon. People are sleeping on Zigzagoon. Doesn't Zigzagoon also have the pickup ability? Y'all are sleeping. Y'all are sleeping on the pickup ability. Get yourself a party of Zigzagoons. Get that pickup ability. Great. It's great. Forever items. All the items forever. Flowers of congratulation! Why don't you deserve flowers? For an amazing time. Weather update, multiple bushfires. Oh my god, please everyone stay safe from the bushfires. Fam party of 100 metapods that only know Harden. Thank you, Sora. I appreciate the flowers. Hey, Lyko, question. What's it like being a VTuber? Fun, stressful? Both. Very, very fun. Very, very stressful. I love it though. I do love it. I love being a VTuber. I love being a part of V4Mirai. If I was to turn back time, be like, is this an experience I would ever do? 1000% yes. 1000 bajillion% yes. All the time, yes. There's exactly one fanfic. Oh my god, there's a fanfic of me! Hey, there's a fanfic? Are you serious? What is it? What is it? Is it spicy? Oh god. I don't know. I don't think I want to know if it's spicy. Is it? But is it spicy? I don't know. Oh my god, I'm so curious now. I need to look that up after. I deserve Lyko love. You guys deserve Lyko love. You all deserve Lyko love. I need to drink some water. I can still taste marshmallow. Bruh, the only V4 fanfic that I had, well, technically, Serena Senpai is right. That was a very spicy one. I did not know how to feel about that. I was like, what? That was yeah. Anyway, hi Lyko, I just wanted to ask, when did your cheese craze begin and did it affect heavily on the lore? I've always loved cheese ever since I was a kid. So I don't remember when it started, I've just always loved cheese. And did it affect heavily on the lore? There's no cheese in my actual lore. But cheese has kind of become a big part of the personality thing. But it's just, I think it's just because it's my favorite food. You know, much like how Mono's like, sushi! I'm like, cheese! Although I've kind of cut back on a lot of cheese. I've been like a lot of cheese just because I'm trying to eat healthier. It's about me and my gen mates and cooking food. It's kind of wholesome. Ah! Is it me cooking food for my gen mates? Because they all keep fucking eating, either not eating or eating mold or being questionable. Ah! Bloody rah-rah putting aluminium foil in the bloody microwave. Oh my god. I'm surrounded by people who are a danger to themselves. Hi, Lyko. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I am. It's hot though. I'm looking forward to all the upcoming rewards from your birthday donathon, but I hope you're also taking time for yourself as well. I've been practicing more drawing fan art and viewing the other V4Mirai girls since the Kara photo contest. You're still quite new, but you're having fun. I'm glad you're having fun to it. Yep, the rewards are a work in progress. Unfortunately, a lot of them do take time. I've kind of got writer's... I've kind of got the writer's block for the... for the ASMR and for the alarms. I have a meeting next week that I'm gonna try and talk to some stuff about and be like, help. I need like, I have basic ideas because originally it was supposed to be the ASMR. The original idea was supposed to be like a police like thing, but then Rem did that, and I mean I could always do it, right? There's no harm in me doing something similar, but I didn't want to like do something similar so soon after, because I had a bunch of assets and I had a bunch of scenes that were set up, and I was just like, you know, I'll figure out something else. And then it was gonna be like a motivational thing, and I was like, I don't know how. There's some things that like I don't know how to incorporate ASMR into it, and I'm thinking of maybe just a good night one. Like the original idea before the cop one was to do a loopable like goodnight ASMR one, right? It was supposed to be a, you know, something that you could fall asleep to and then stay falling asleep to. But YouTube got really heavily handed with the like the sort of thing, because I was gonna have like, there was gonna be like a bunch of like yawns and like rustling and stuff, because it was supposed to be like someone was sleeping near you sort of thing. But YouTube, it's funny how crazy YouTube is like against ASMR with like their things, but then they like tweet out ASMR, wow, and the entire community's just like, the fuck are you on about? The YouTube stuff, I haven't spoken to a lot of people at YouTube, but the YouTube stuff I have spoken to, they have been very, very helpful and very kind and very attentive, trying to get my video back. But yeah, that's why I'm not going to do that ASMR. I'm too worried about it being like bonked. Do I like dinosaurs? What's my favorite dinosaur? Dinosaurs! Lyko-chan! Hello! Hancha! Yeah! No! It's my favorite dinosaur. That little tiny pack of dinosaurs that move as a pack and then eat you. I don't know what their name is. Tiny dinosaurs that move as a pack and carnivore. What's those ones called? Compsognathus. Compy boys. I'm gonna call them compies. Compy boys. The compy boys are my favorite. The compies! Yeah! They're my favorite. How do I handle behind the scenes work of balancing streaming and having a personal life without sacrificing hobbies? Streaming kind of like, and working on this sort of thing is my hobby. So it all kind of works out. I think it's about like, I think it's very important to have like what's the word I'm thinking of? Oh, what's the word I'm thinking of? Not motivation, not sacrifice, control. It's something like, that's not the exact word I'm thinking of, but it's close to. It's very important to have a lot of self-control and knowing your own limits and sticking to them. Very much sticking to them. Like, you guys will have noticed that I went from like streaming 6 days a week to streaming 4 days a week. Sometimes with like 3 days a week. And I went from like 7-hour streams to like 3-4 hour streams. Because I needed to take care of my own. Like, ever since I had COVID, I've been having throat issues. Also, just something's out of my control. Like, you know, my power stopped working. Ugh. Self-management, self-control, yeah. You need to be, you really need to practice that. You need to have a lot of self-control, I think. I personally like having a schedule as well. I mean, I like having a physical to-do list as well. There's something very therapeutic about having a to-do list and crossing it out with a pen. It's just something really, really therapeutic about that for me. Yeah, I have a sense of taste back. Just singing is quite hard for me. I mean, singing was always very hard for me. I'm not a singer at all, but singing is quite hard for me, and sometimes I'll just start coughing and have a sore throat. But yeah, scheduling out your activities and sticking to the plan. I really want to get back into the gym as well. So, I mean, it's too hot. It's too fucking hot right now. I know the gym is air conditioned, but going to and from the gym is just too hot. But like, yeah, getting to a schedule and trying to stick to it the best you can as well. I also have 2 phones. I have one, which is my iPhone, which is like an iPhone that, you know, the company gave me. And it's what I use my face tracking on. And it's also where I keep all of the work stuff, you know, like all of my V4 stuff, anything to do with V4Mirai is on that specifically. And then I have my personal phone. And when I'm going out and about, I leave the V4 phone at home. Unless I know that staff need to contact me for something, I'll keep it on me and I'll use my other phone as like a hotspot. But a burner phone. But more often than not, even if it's just like, even if I'm like, you know, if I want to like de-stress and, you know, watch some TV or do some cleaning or something, I leave that in the office. And it's about separating work-life balance. I think as a streamer, especially as a streamer / VTuber, it's very hard to keep that work-life balance because you're always checking your social media, you're always checking online. I am guilty as fuck, bro. I'm always in the Discord chatting with people on and off throughout the day. And I think, you know, there's just... Make sure that there is that separation so you don't lose yourself in the sauce. I say this, but I don't always adhere to it. I really don't always adhere to it. But yeah, honestly, my hobbies are pretty much what I do for VTubing, so it kind of works out for me. I do wish I had some more time to play more, like, to like degen games like Monster Hunter and Minecraft and stuff, but it's fine. Do as I say, not as I do. Exactly. Hang on. I'm gonna drink some water for this. Meow! I'm a kitty cat, and I'm meow meow meow, and I'm meow meow meow. Meow! I'm a kitty cat, and I'm meow meow meow, and I'm meow meow meow. Meow meow meow, meow meow meow, meow 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 meow. See what I did there? I even muted the music, so y'all clippers can have fun with that one. Hi Lyko, when I was a kid, what was my... When I was a real young kid, I wanted to be a butterfly. You know how you're in kindergarten and like they get you to draw a picture of what you want it to be? I drew a butterfly and I said I wanted to be a butterfly. People were drawing firemen and teachers and I wanted to be a butterfly. I was like, I want to be a butterfly, and they're like, you can't be a butterfly. I'm like, well then I want to be a butterfly because I wanted butterfly wings and I wanted to fly around. I didn't want to be a fairy because fairies were, I'm pretty sure, I can't remember the full story, but Mum told me a story about how apparently the teacher was like, oh, do you want to be a fairy? And I was like, fairies are pussies, apparently. And they were like, what? And it's apparently something that my mom said once. Because I used to be heavily into fairies, which is why, like, I guess the thing thought, the teacher thought I wanted to be a fairy. And then I wanted to be, like, in my high school days, I kind of wanted to be a psychiatrist. I had the grades for it. But, like, I initially went to do the uni course and I just missed out. And I was like, bugger. And then afterwards I was like, you know what? Maybe I don't want to be one. And then I ended up not doing that. What else? Yeah, I think that was me. I wanted to be a teacher as well. For a while, I really wanted to be a teacher. And then, I guess, ended up doing event management instead for a long time. Yeah, I just ended up doing a lot of event management stuff. I did not realize you considered yourself a tomboy. As a tomboy connoisseur and stuff, I wish to know what you say are the girliest aspects of yourself. Face care! I really like my facial and skincare regime. Well, mostly my face. I suppose I take good care of my, like, hands and feet as well. Skincare! Skincare. I have a couple. How many? I think I have like 3 dresses. 2 dresses? I don't like showing off my legs though, so I always wear stockings. And I always wear shorts underneath them as well. Yeah, I got into my teaching degree thing and then I didn't do it because I ended up having an opportunity to go to Japan, so I went to Japan. And when I got back, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do events. And then my health went, meow. I mean, my health was always a little bit like, but it went big. My health went big, bada boom. I guess I wear some makeup. It's so hard though. It's so, I just put on like foundation, something to cover up my eye bags because I don't sleep. I suppose that'd be the girliest aspects, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what is inherently considered girly these days or slash feminine. Considering all that stuff is stuff that like masculine people do as well nowadays. But yeah, I really like skincare. Men, get on skincare, okay? Women, get on skincare. Everyone get some skincare happening. When you go outside, especially in Australia, you should be applying sunblock to your face. Okay? Put sunblock on your face at the very least. Take care of my nails. Yeah, you know, actually, I do like getting manicures, but I haven't had one for like almost 2 years, I think. I like pretty nails. I like pretty nails. I like when I went to ALA, I couldn't stop staring at Murray's. She had really pretty nails. So did Seri, actually. They both had really, really, really pretty nails. I kept on looking at them. And one of my best friends, she gets her nails like, she's crazy. She gets her nails done like every month, and I love looking at them all. They're so cool. What are some of my favorite parts of being a VTuber? The fan art and the community! And my gen mates and my senpais! What are some of the parts that I dislike? Twitter drama. Every time I wake up, I'm like, oh man, what's happening? I think that's the only thing I can think of that I dislike, you know? Everything else is just, I like everything else. yeah, I really like everything else. But my favorite parts, sorry Lycolites, but my gen mates and my senpais are just a tiny bit above you. Just a teeny tiny bit. But then you're the second most important thing to me. Okay, like you're the second most important thing to me about being a VTuber. And the third is all the fan art of not only myself, but myself and my gen mates and my senpais. You know what I also dislike? Chips being a sassy motherfucker. Such a sassy McSasspants he is. Why are you so sassy, Chips, huh? It's not my birthday! It's Yai's birthday. Hi, I just want to let you know you've been doing great as a VTuber. You've actually improved a lot in just 3 months. This is another really late one. Thank you so much! I wish you and your career the best of luck. Why am I not a Kamiyoshi? Why are you talking about? I'm not a Kamiyoshi! Thank you. So this is a follow-up on your first ever marshmallow. Are you sure we aren't a cult? No! You guys aren't a cult. What are you talking about? You guys are the precious Lycolites. Listen, I'm just saying, I'm not the one that made you all sign your life away in a contract, okay? I just have you here with me forever. What are you talking about? Yeah, Cole. You're just here with me forever and you're not allowed to leave. And if you do leave, I'll follow you and I'll track you down and I'll use your valor history to lure you back. We're not a cult. Ah! This one. Ah! I'm gonna have to... You improved a lot. Lyko, not Lyko! I'm happy for you, but I still hope you rest more and I know I'll have no room to talk. Because I'm also Aussie and active in Discord, but you should watch one of your old VODs and watch one recent. You've grown a lot and are more confident and you're really... Yeah, you know, next week I'm actually doing a react to my debut. So we are doing that. And more confident. You really are a hard worker and it's one of the things I envy about you, but still get more rest. Don't you worry, I've actually been working on trying to get myself more rest lately. That's why I'm taking tomorrow off. I'm not doing anything tomorrow but resting and relaxing. Monday I'm doing some recording. And then Tuesday we're right back into streaming. I wish your VTuber career the best. Bye. Also, if you call me a bunning sausage one more time, then I'm hoping you wake up and kick your foot in the morning. You know what? You know what? I didn't kick my foot in the morning, but I did hit my elbow on my bedroom door, and that really hurt. So thanks, Juvie. You definitely, you manifested me hitting my elbow. What's it like having so many sister companies like Globy Idol, etc.? You know, it's like... I'm gonna be honest, I don't super notice it, like... Because, think of it this way, right? Hang on, how do I explain it? Think of it like the Nestle or Coca-Cola conglomerates, right? Coca-Cola owns like, actually I'm gonna use Nestle because I know what Nestle owns more than Coca-Cola. Nestle owns things like Milo and Nescafe and Maggi Noodles and stuff like that, right? Maggi Noodles, I think they own Maggi Noodles. I know they own a pizza company. I think they own some kind of pizza place. But yeah, okay, let's do that. Like, you know, for instance, you know, Nescafe owns like, no, not sorry, Nestle owns, Nestle, let's say Nestle owns Milo and they also own, Maggi Noodles. I think they own Maggi Noodles. I'm going to use the Maggi Noodles anyway, right? Milo and Maggi Noodles don't really, they have completely different managements. They have completely different management, completely different companies. Whilst they are owned by the same conglomerate, they don't really have much interaction with each other and don't really have much to do with how each other is run. I think it's very much the same thing here with those. I do speak to a lot of the Idol girls. I speak to a couple of the Globy girls as well. Like, you know, a few of the Globy girls. All the people I've spoken to in those companies are quite lovely. But I treat them how I would treat any other VTuber that I speak to. You know, just, you know, they're just like, oh, let's be friends. Let's hang out. Let's, you know, if you want to, let's collab, let's go. Like, I don't treat them any differently than I would anyone else. So what's it like? I mean, I don't really notice too much, to be honest. Because, you know, even though they are sister companies, they are separate companies. Maggi Noodles equals trash. They're like onions. Separate management and rules. Yeah, we're just under one big giant umbrella. Not Umbrella Corporation. We're not making zombies here. No zombies here. There are no zombies. Hopefully. Hopefully no zombies. I don't want to accidentally punch any more nurses. But yeah, I do like, I mean, I get along with as many people as I can. Oh, this is another big one. Dear Lyko, I have asked about your lore many, many times. However, there has been nothing you can find. I mean, did you watch the debut in my voice pack? However, there's nothing I can find. All we know about you is that you are a rogue guy and you used to belong to the military. When I mean to give us lore, I would like to know what your original purpose was. I think this person must have submitted the Milo that we had answered before. I would like to know if you met other Lyko AIs. It would not be surprising to have any other copies of you. Nope, there's only one of me. There was only one of me because I was a manager. I was also the like managerial program. So, yep, only one of me. Finally, I asked who or what originally were because I do not believe that you were always Lyko Lianna, rogue sentient AI. What do you mean? I'm Lyko Lianna. I'm Lyko. I've always been Lyko. I've always been Lyko. You do apologize if this message sounds over... No, it's okay. It's not over... I mean, it does sound a little bit, but like... To me, I'm just like, oh, they really, really want to know more about lore. They're really passionate. To me, this sounds like something that I would say, where I would say something. I'm like, I don't mean to sound this way, but I'm sorry if I do sound this way. So as someone who does the same thing, doesn't bother me in the least. Doesn't bother me in the least. But yeah, a lot of my lore is hidden behind different like hidden voice packs and stuff. I do need to get. There was one voice pack in my game, which is on my debut 2.0, which unfortunately YouTube can't get back. So I was like RIP, but there was like literally a hidden voice pack in that game, but I will be putting it in the new game. I was almost tempted to put one in the game for the game that I made for Alias, but then I was like, no, I didn't want to put one in there because like that would defeat the purpose of it being for her and the bouquets, her and the bouquets. No, YouTube. I mentioned this on stream yesterday. I showed the screenshot of the email on stream yesterday. YouTube just can't seem to get it back. It seems to be gone. I'm still in back and forth with YouTube here and there, but it, you know, it's sad. Pay to win lore. No! I want to have different bits of lore hidden around the places, you know. And there is one thing I'm working on. There is one thing I'm working on actually where I plan to have like a QR code hidden somewhere, and then you like scan the QR code and it leads to another voice pack. But yeah, not a voice pack, but like voice lore, like, because all my lore is essentially done up as like audio logs, where like, you know, it's like audio diary sort of log things, which I thought it was a really cool concept. It's a concept I haven't been able to fully facilitate, but it's a concept I want to kind of continue to do. But yeah, I mean, if like, I mean, I did answer, I think most of this question earlier in the stream, but if you feel like I haven't answered enough of it, you know, feel free to submit another Mallow, and I will respond to it when I do another Mallow stream in a couple months. Wow, that is very big. No, don't go away. I wanna... No, I wanna... If I could have any kind of animal as a kohai, what would you want? Example, like you as a kitty, Wara as a dog, and Palmer as a yin. Dragon! Or mouse! Or capybara! Can we have a capybara? Or a koala? I don't know. I'd be happy with anything. I'd be happy with any... Oh, can we have a hedgehog? Can we have a hedgehog Vtuber? What are those? No! No! Why would you want to lick that? That's... No! No. No. Before debut, did you anticipate being called Lyko? No, I did not. No. I did not think I'd ever be called Lyko. What are you talking about? I'm not Lyko. I'm not Lyko, I'm Lyko. Once again, good job. Hi, Sarah. We're getting into some of these other questions now. Once again, Lyko, good job. You worked hard today and did your best. And we're all proud of you. You deserve a dozen head pats. No, I don't. But if I don't ask the question, you probably won't read this tomorrow one stream. How about that? If there's any type of content that you would really like to make but aren't too sure about the reception, ASMR is one of them. The other is more long-form content videos about, like, you know, maybe doing some different Minecraft stuff. I don't know. I do want to do more RPG Maker streams, but I'm always, like, so worried about how they're going to be received because I feel like people might find them boring. That's the only thing I can think about. There's like a lot of ideas that I have. I don't know how... Not only that, but I'm like also struggling to figure out how exactly to implement it. What else? What other content would I really want to make? Oh my gosh. I want to do game shows. I want to do, like, you know, kind of like a talk show thing at some point. I think that'd be a lot of fun. And charity stuff. Yeah. Hi, Lyko. Here's a question you can ignore if you want to. I don't mind. But given the stories you told us about Mother and Grandma Lianna, how strong were they in their prime? Because they sound... They were so strong. My grandma was like a professional horseback rider or something like that. I can't remember. And my mum, she's just always been strong. Mum's always just been really, really, really strong. From Bet You Can't Guess. You're right, I can't guess. I don't know. Water? But yeah, like, they were both pretty strong. Oh yeah, my mum had gains. She had gains upon gains upon gains. I'm not tough, I'm weak. I'm a weak link in the line. Hi, Lyko. Sometimes I have thoughts that a lot of things I do don't matter, even if you put your best in them, and just giving them up is the right and easier choice. How do you overcome those moments? I don't. I take a I think the way I get back into things is if I'm feeling really helpless about something or something's not working or something like that, I take a step back and I do something else. I watch videos that make me happy. I eat food that makes me happy. And I just have time to myself and focus on me. And I'll come back to the task later when I'm feeling a little bit better. Sometimes I don't come back to that task for like a week, maybe even a month. Well, it's not like I think it's okay to I think it's okay to comfort yourself with like things that you like and give you little tiny serotonin boosts sometimes, even if it does include food. You know, everything in moderation. I think everything in moderation is fine. You know, and I take a step back and I come to it with fresh eyes. Sometimes I'll ask for help. I don't think there's ever anything wrong to ask for help. But I would never ask for help in the heat of the moment. So if I'm really struggling, I'm very upset or angry, I'm not going to go and ask for someone for help in that moment. I'm going to wait until I'm feeling a bit better, even if it's just like taking a step away for like 10 minutes or half an hour and then coming back to it and being like, okay, I need help with this. I think if you have the ability to ask for help, ask for help. If you can't like ask for help, then take a step back and come back to it later. And I think a lot of people think that giving up on stuff, there's a big stigma about giving up on something is considered a bad thing. I don't think if you're doing a project or anything, like obviously not for work, but let's just say you're doing something for fun. Like let's just say you're making an RPG Maker game and you're really frustrated and you just can't keep doing it. You're no longer having any sort of enjoyment out of it. I don't think there's anything wrong for you to go, you know what? This isn't for me. I can't do this. There's nothing wrong with that. No, let's just say that you know, became a content creator and you had fun with it at the start, but then it just got to you too much. There's nothing wrong with you being like, this isn't for me. What about cheesecake? Never enough cheesecake. When was the last time I had cheesecake? I think it was for my birthday. Was it? No, I can't remember. No, I think it was like a month after that, and I had a meeting with staff. Oh wait, no, that was a regular cake. Slice. Yeah. But yeah, I think it's just important to take a step away and come back to it. Ask for help. We are our own worst critics. You know, I look at myself all the time and feel like I'm not good enough. I always feel like I'm going to be honest here. I always feel like I'm not good enough. I always look at myself, I'm like, how the fuck am I in V4Mirai? Why am I here? Why did staff hire me? Why are people looking up to me? I am not that kind of person. I am literally like treading water. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. So maybe fake it till you make it as well. Yeah, imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome is an absolute bitch and it's very hard to overcome. I think even the most tippy top people have imposter syndrome, I think, sometimes. So how do I overcome those moments? Sometimes I don't. And the times that I do, I normally just take a step back and I come back to it. I know that other people aren't able to do this, but when I'm struggling, I go back and I read my YouTube comments. I'll watch, there's a fan cam of the ALA concert that I watch. I watch that and I hear everyone cheering everyone on. And that makes me really happy. I have a folder with all these Mirais in them and I like to read them sometimes too. Looking at my art, my fan art wall also helps because I look at that and I'm like, wow, if people are putting all that time and effort into creating something for me, then I can create something for them too. So yeah, I don't know if this has helped you or not, but you're definitely not alone in feeling that way. And it's okay to feel that way sometimes. And I hope that you are able to overcome those obstacles. Because whatever challenge you're facing, you're worth it. And you're important. Okay? Hi Lyko, here's a question completely optional. You don't have to answer, but out of everyone you told about your work, which one had the... No one! I can't tell people what I'm doing. My mum knows. My dad kind of knows. He knows I do stuff online. My mum is very, very proud of me though. She's upset. She's upset that she can't afford... She wants to get every single piece of merch, but she can't afford it, and I can't afford to get every single piece of merch for her. But she's very proud. She's like, she calls me up and she's like, I watched this, or I saw you come up on my thing. And I set up my dad, so he has an account and he has notifications come up every time I... So if hey dad, hi Lyko mama, hi Lyko papa, if you guys are watching this, hello! Yeah, you know, other than that, I mean, you know, no one really... My sister kind of knows a little bit, not a lot. But that's because she lives with me. But that's it, you know, that's it. Who's my favorite VTuber outside of V4Mirai, and who is my role model? And oh my god, there are so many. There are so many. So many. I feel like I've answered this question a couple of times, and every time I do, the answer changes slightly. And it's not that things change, it's just because there are so many. But yeah, I get a set for myself, but like, I want an extra one for my mom, and I can't always get that. Oh gosh, let's see. As somebody who also, like, obviously mine are nowhere near as prevalent as Iron Mouse's, but Iron Mouse with her, like, illness and everything she's done with it really inspires me. Mori Calliope from HoloLive is someone whose work ethic is absolute. How the fuck she... I don't know. I don't think that woman sleeps. I am 90% sure she either doesn't sleep or she has cloned herself with the amount of work that she does. Those two people really inspire me, and then you've got people like Hakos and my one of my Kanyoshis, Omari Polka, you know, who are a little bit outside the norm of cutesy teehee, uwu, idol, VTuber stuff. I really look up to them because those are the kind of people that made me go, you know what, I think I can maybe do this too. Ollie! She's the Grim Reaper. Yeah. She sleeps while sleeping too, like sleepwalking. Ah, I see. So she sleep streams. Yeah. Candy from Ichiban as well. Like, you know, being able to do like... I remember when I first watched her ages and ages ago. She had a completely different model. She had a model where she had like twin tails and like candy in her hair. And she would do like these game programming streams and stuff. And I thought that was so interesting. And I was like, oh my god, I love that. I love things like that. I love stuff like that. A lot of people, so many people who inspire me to do better. No, Giga from V-Shoujo. I really love just how like chill her streams are, and like just like her like info dumps and how passionately she talks about the things that she enjoys. There's so many. But yeah, definitely some of my more role model-esque peoples is definitely Amaru Polka, my Kamiyashi, Ollie. Yeah, so many. I don't know, so many. They're just off the top of my head. It's getting really hot in here. I think the air conditioning turned itself off. Way back when you first started and your first ever marshmallow asked the question, are we a cult? As a person that asked that question, it being habit and went, nope. What are you talking about? We're not. What are you talking about? We already answered this question earlier. Ah! Small boy. Hi Lyko, you're doing great as a VTuber and growing so much. I hope it continues. I'm glad you're one of the first few. I'm one of the first? No way. Congrats on your 5 months. I didn't notice any say it in the Minecraft event or Discord, so I did in it. I'm glad that I found you before your debut and appreciate it. I wouldn't change. No, I'm not your Kamiyoshi. You lie. No. I'm not good enough to be anyone's Kamiyoshi, but thank you so much. Even the bet. I still don't know why I chose a sausage sizzle out of the budding sausage sizzle. The budding sausage sizzle. I can't remember why I chose that either. I just thought it'd be funny. Okay. Hi. I just want to ask this, but have you ever thought that you'd seen the stars? I saw this like ages ago and I would thought this was so sweet. Hang on. I need water. It is getting really hot. Hi, I just want to ask this, but have you ever thought that you seeing the stars gives you hope that the Christmas magic never faded? I know it's just innocent thinking, but Christmas for a long time now has lost its meaning because we watch or we say, or we do or say things that just not as innocent for the season of giving. I hope this reaches to you and I hope that you can find Christmas magic has never faded, not by a long shot. And I hope you become the best hacker in the world for Christmas. I mean this. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. P.S. Keep believing. I actually read this, I think on Christmas Eve. And I was so tempted to tweet out about it on Christmas Eve, but I was like, no, I need to hold strong. But it was so sweet. It was very sweet. For me, Christmas is a very hard time because it's when I've had a family member pass away on Christmas Eve, so it does get to me a little bit. Also, generally, Christmas is like 50 degrees Celsius sometimes in Australia, so it's also very hot. Seeing this is very sweet, so thank you. I really appreciate this message. Hi Lyko, I got no idea if this is close yet or not, but just in case, I hope all the mellows have been tame and kind while you do the mellow stream, because you notice that some people might take things a little too far or something. Don't let them bring you down or anything, because you are a great streamer and deserve the best. Then again, if you do have someone to read these beforehand, I generally read them myself, although staff have offered, but I have a filter. I mean, I guess I have the basic filter. So nothing really suspicious comes out. Sometimes one or two things will come in, like, I think one time someone sent me, can you please send me your armpit sweat? And I was just like, ew. I think that's the most weirdest one I've gotten. There's been other ones. There've been other weird ones. But nothing super duper bad. 100? Oh no. Hi Lyko, first arrow out of 100. Since your eyes tend to lose focus, here are some... Oh no, my eyes have lost focus again. I can't read this. What are you talking about? Thank you for always doing your best to make sure that everyone has lots of fun, be it during events, streams, Discord, or places that we normally can't see. Ah, thank you. Just never forget that you are also appreciated by many people. The same way you appreciate yourself. Thank you! I do try really hard to make sure everyone is happy. You are an amazing person full of brilliant ideas, lots of drive, and more than a pinch of out-of-pocket humor. Thank you for always working so hard. Please remember to find a moment or two to pat yourself on the back. Don't worry, I'll pat myself on the back tomorrow. And appreciate all the hard work that you are putting into your daily efforts. Without a doubt, today you did amazing as well. Oh, thank you so much, Sarah. Appreciate this. Sometimes I worry about whether or not... Not sometimes, all the time I worry about whether or not I'm doing enough. So thank you. I'm totally not yandere. What are you talking about? I'm just Lyko Lianna. Seriously, I'll be back. What is happening with this air conditioner? It is way too hot. Hang on. Also, I need to go pee pee. I'll be back. I'm no yandere. The air conditioner is on. It's just not really doing a good job in this room. I need to get... I need to buy a griddle first. But then I want to get like one of those air circulation things. The one I want is also an air purifier and it's like $350. And I'm like, can I afford this? But it's like, yes, but also, can I actually, maybe not. I mean, I have money put away, but kind of needs to be, it needs to be saved. I have bills to pay. Hang on. I'm eating a cracker. I'm eating a salad. A biscuit that I grabbed. A couple of them. How do I choose my VTuber model? You know, I kind of actually want to do a stream where I go through the whole process. And I kind of want to show people my initial design mood board. But I need to double check with staff if I can do that. Well, we had the concept of like, hey, I'm a gamer. And I think we kind of ended up being the gaming gen, right? So it's like, okay, gaming gen. What would work with that? And originally, I didn't know exactly. All I knew is that I really wanted to have floofy ears. I did actually consider a dragon. Rawr! But then I was like, but the fluffy ears. I really like people with fluffy ears, so I also want fluffy ears. How cool would it be if I was the one that had fluffy ears? Wouldn't it be cool if I was the one that had fluffy ears? Fluffy ears, fluffy ears, fluffy ears, fluffy ears, fluffy ears, fluffy ears, fluffy ears. And because I like, and I thought about it, and I thought because I like modding games and I like playing around with, even though I would not call myself a programmer at all. I like to dabble in programming and coding and stuff. I was like, a hacker could be fun. And then I thought about, you know, possibly being a mouse because, you know, my love of cheese. But then I thought, let's double down and be a generic cat girl hacker. Let's double down on that. So I did. And I wanted a design that was somewhat simple because I as a friend with a lot of artists, a person who is a friend with a lot of artists, and they're always like, I love this VTuber, but I can't draw them, it's just too complicated. I was like, alright, I wanted a somewhat simple design. I want it to be red. I like red things. I want it to be red or orange. Something being red. And I wanted to have like punk. I wanted to be punk inspired. I think creative process has chose more of a cyberpunk aesthetic, but I'm okay with that. But I would have been like, if I was to pick the exact things, I definitely would have probably gone on slightly more punk-esque. But like, you know, I had a mood board and then bada bing bada boom, here I am. So, not all VTuber companies do this. A lot of companies have a character or a model all ready to go. And they're essentially looking for a personality and a character to fill that role. But in V4Mirai, we're very lucky to have a decent amount of input in how we are. Not exactly, like not the exact, right? Like, you know, I mean, I'm not an artist, I'm sure if I was an artist and I drew exactly what I wanted, they would have probably been like, all right, let's see if we can like do this as best as we could. But I didn't. I just had a mood board of like all these different things. I was like, I like this, 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 I like this. But yeah, got a very decent say. Hang on, I want to eat this love cracker. That was my thought process. I didn't want anything like one of the design concepts they did give me had a skirt, and I was like, I don't want to wear a skirt, I'm a tomboy. They were like, what do you consider your persona to be? And I was like, tomboy big sister who picks on you, but still really cares about you, but will also, I didn't say give you shit, I said picks on you, but tomboy older sister who gives you shit, but also still loves you, but also gives you shit. Constantly. I feel like due to language barriers, the concept of tomboy was kind of like they wasn't entirely sure, but I think they did a pretty decent job at it. Yeah. Ta-da! It's me. Okay. What is my favorite VTuber outside? Oh, we already did this question. Okay. Hi, Lyko. I was wondering if you had any suggestions or tips for someone starting out in the streaming and dabbling with VTubing, PingTubing. You know what? I have an upcoming stream actually. I think it's probably going to be next month because I'm trying to plan a bunch of stuff for it. But I actually literally have an upcoming stream just about this. I was wondering if any suggestions or tips for someone starting out in streaming and dabbling with VTubing, PingTubing. The things you do and the care you put into it is so inspiring and it's... Ah, I inspired you! That's so kind. how much work you put in. I guess my question would just be, what are something that you'd want people to make sure they know when starting out? When you are very much starting out, for the love of God, do not spend thousands of dollars. Do not. This is something that I think everyone needs to know. Do not spend thousands of dollars on content creation if you have never done it before and you are not sure how you feel about how it's going to go. Okay, please, 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 please. There have been so many instances that I have seen where people want to get into VTubing or content creation or streaming in general, and they'll spend literally thousands of dollars on getting a really fancy mic, getting really fancy sound systems, and then, you know, anywhere between $2,000 to $5,000 on VTuber models, and then they'll stream for a bit and then they'll realize that streaming's not for them. Please don't do this, please. There are so many free resources available, and then cheap resources as well, you know. But like, I literally have, so that is my biggest thing. And the second one is just start streaming, okay? All this stuff, all this fancy stuff can be figured out later. Just start streaming. You don't need to have a debut. Debuts, I think, you know, I think it's mostly a corporate thing. I know a lot of indie VTubers do like to have fancy debuts as well, but in all honesty, you know what? Fuck that. Just start streaming. Put yourself out there. Start creating content. How can you be a content creator if you're not actually creating content? Just start streaming. You'll probably, there's like a 99% chance you're gonna be streaming to one person, or maybe even 0 people. Did you know that on Twitch, about a good 80% of people stream to no one? Did you know that to be in the top 1%, the top 1% of Twitch, you only need about 10 CCV, right? I think maybe the top 3% now. But you know what? Let's just say the top 5% of Twitch. So when you see you have low viewers and stuff, don't let that discourage you, because everything comes with time. Everything comes with growth. You just need to see if you enjoy it or not. Yeah, exactly. How do you even know if you like streaming unless you try it? One of the top streamers streamed to only one person for a whole year. Big resource. Drain making, yeah. Debut specific content is very draining. And let's be real, most people don't care about that stuff. Some people really do like lore and whatnot, but 9 out of 10 times people aren't, not 9, I'd say about 7 out of 10 times people aren't going to really pay too much attention to that. They're going to be more interested in just who you are as a streamer, who you are as a person, and whether or not they can connect to you on some sort of level. But yeah, I've actually got a stream I'm planning with this very specific thing. I'm going to go into using various different things, various different resources where you can source things. How you can make your own little logo. How you can make your own little VTuber. How to make these things happen. And I'm really excited about it. Need to have a drink of water. There are a few things I'm still trying to figure out, like permissions and whatnot, because my goal, like, I'll tell you what my goal for this is, but I haven't actually figured out. And then the reason why I haven't done this to me is because I'm still trying to figure out the logistics, right? My goal was to create a template for both a male and a female model. Essentially, not a template, but like create, like, you know, name, because I was like I was gonna start off with, like, you know, going into how I would personally do it. This is not how you have to do it, but how I would personally do it, about, you know, finding a name for yourself. A lot of people don't like to create a name for themselves until they have their persona or until they have their look and design, which is, you know, I agree. Like, you know, for instance, you look at me, I wouldn't call myself like Cherry. Actually, you know what? Cherry's a bad name because I do kind of look like a cherry. I wouldn't call myself Mango, right? Because I don't look like a mango. I don't really have the color scheme of mango, so I wouldn't call myself Mango VT or like whatever. But you know, I was gonna go through the process of having a name, looking up the SEO on that name, looking up to make sure that name was usable on all main social media platforms, and then going from there to going from there to creating the accounts, then to being like, okay, I now have these accounts. Let's figure out the next steps are. And the next steps was having either a Vtuber or Vtuber 2D or 3D, and going through the options of that. Going through the options of, do you want to make something from scratch, or do you want to go for a pre-built one? Well, if you want to go for a pre-built one, there are like the Suica model is a very good example. You know, Suica model, I don't know how much that is. Was that like $400, $200, something like that? It was really cheap. It was very, very cheap. And like I had this idea before that model was released. Now that model is released, I'm like, oh wow, that's like perfect. That's like the perfect example of like a pre-made model that you can kind of somewhat custom design and start working on for yourself. But if not, there are lots of other free things out there, and there's lots of other tools out there. Like I know a lot of people want to like, you know, have custom BGMs and custom sound bites and alerts and everything else. But it's all just about looking for resources and being able to find, and also making sure, for the love of God, making sure that you are using those resources correctly. Like, one thing I've noticed that some people do is that they literally write copyright-free music on YouTube, and then they just get some music from that. Please don't do that. There's so much music on YouTube that is actually copywritten, and you're gonna get copyrighted for that. Please be careful. But there are a lot of free models, there are a lot of free resources, a lot of stuff for like 2D and 3D options that aren't exactly free but are also cheap. And my goal was to try and like have something done for under $500. $500 is a lot of money still, but like it's not as much as 5,000. But yeah, I kind of wanted to do like, and then I thought maybe this should be a 2-part series where the first part I'll go into the back end of things, and the second part will go into like the model aspect of things. So there's a few things I'm still trying to work out on how to do it. And then I think because I was talking to management about it, they're like, oh, what if we make it like a video? And I was like, oh, maybe we could make it into a like long form video instead. So maybe we could do that. I don't know. I have a meeting on Tuesday. I'm going to talk about it then. But yeah, I'm really happy to hear that we've inspired you. What is my favorite season? Autumn! Definitely not fucking summer, I'll tell you that much. Holy shit, it's way too fucking hot. Definitely not summer. I remember you saying a while back and assumed that you didn't really think that ASMR content was your style, but I recently saw your tweet saying you're interested in trying it. What changed? Was it just as simple as Pillow convincing you? Or have you finally just... I'm not cute! You're right. I did say that I've always said that ASMR content is something that I'd be somewhat interested in, but I don't think it's really suited to me. And I still kind of stand by that in terms of I'm very loud. I don't think I'm quite as loud as, say, Tara or Poma, but I am quite loud. I'm not very like, come here, darling. How are you going, sweetie pie? Sort of thing. That's not really... I know that's not all ASMR is, but that's not really me either. Like, that's just not who I am. I've always been really inspired by the out-of-pocket fun stuff that Rem does, and just the very story-driven, immersive stuff that Alias does. Pillow was a very big step into me actually taking the deep dive in, for sure. But it's something that I've always been a little bit interested in, but like, I was always very nervous because I didn't really think it'd be ever something that I think I would even be good at, or even that I wanted. Like, not that I wanted to, I did want to always try it, but something that I'd be really good at. But Pillow has been very much an inspiration in helping me, like, get out of that comfort zone. I've always said that I would be willing to try things outside of my comfort zone, and ASMR is definitely... I mean, I was supposed to be this week, but it was just too hot. It's just too hot this week. But next week, like, you know, I'm doing my first ASMR stream. Girl burns down router after friend steals cheesy. ASMR. ASMR where Lyko begs you to surrender your cheese. I ain't gonna fucking beg you to surrender your cheese. I'm just gonna go into your house at 3 AM at nighttime and eat it. What do you think you can do? You think your security system can stop me? Nah. You think any of your doggers are gonna, your pet dogs are gonna stop me? Nah. I'll befriend them. I'll give them cheese, and then we'll run off into the distance, and I'll create my own pack of wild security dogs. And I'll break into every single house and eat all the cheese. Alias as well. You know, and even she was like, "Oh, like you said that, like, you know, ASMR probably wasn't not. I can't remember her exact words, so I don't want to put words into her mouth." But she was like, "Oh, she's like, I'm really surprised, and I'm really like happy because, like, you know, you said like we wasn't sure if ASMR was really your content style." I'm like, "It's not. You're right, it's not." And I don't want it, and even now when I'm getting into it, I don't want it to be like a main form of content for myself because it's just not something that I don't think would ever be a main form of content. But I'm having a lot of fun with the 3DO. I'm having so much fun with that mic, playing around with sounds and triggers and stuff, even just on my own. Yeah, I got a little bit distracted with the army of wild animals, didn't I? But yeah, something that I wouldn't mind, like, just kind of somewhat getting into every now and again. But there's so many, like, ASMR artists within V4Mirai as well that I feel like I don't want to step on people's toes when it's just something that I kind of want to, like, dabble in lightly. Not that anyone cares. Everyone's like, "Yay, let's go Lyko," and they've been really helpful. Like, Rem helped me decide what kind of mic, like, I was choosing between these two different mics, and both Rem and Pillow really helped me with that. Alias did too. Alias gave me a long list of all these different things. I think Alias is very much a Lyko, you don't have to buy this if you're just getting into it. If you want help with things, I can help you, baby girl. Please don't have to spend your money. And I'm like, it's okay. You know, this was a Donathon reward. There was a reason why that video was set at that goal. It's because I wanted to buy the ASMR mic and I needed the money to buy the ASMR mic. Like, don't worry. It's okay. But I'm having a lot of fun with it. Coffee or tea? When it comes to hot drinks, 1,000,000,000% tea. I used to be so obsessed with tea. I used to have an entire shelf with all these different tea flavors, and I used to love it. I was very obsessed with tea. When it comes to coffee, I like iced coffee. But not over, like, I don't like bitter coffee. I like coffee that's more on the sweeter side, but not like Starbucks sweeter side. I feel like that's too sweet. Kind of in the middle. Tea too. I had like 20 different things from tea too. And I also had all these other bougie tea places. Congratulations on being all natural. The new... Oh, wait, I think we're at the end. This is the start. We've answered all the questions that we have today. I mean, I think I have like 15 questions. 16 questions. One of them says happy birthday. It's not my birthday. It's it's Yai's birthday. There are 15 questions here. But I think we'll answer them next time just because it is getting to about 2.5 hours and I do want to go... I want to go say hi to Yai. Bonus round! 3DOs are very cool. Like, in all honesty, I did not expect to have as much fun with it as I did. That is also a very big factor, is because I had so much fun with it. And I think, you know, if I have fun with stuff, I'll... Same thing I said way back, I think half an hour ago, when someone's like, you know, what drives you to try these different things? I don't know, it interests me, I'll get into it. If I have fun with it, I'll continue on doing it. And if I don't, then I won't. Like, if I didn't have a lot of fun, like, that stream that I did with Pillow, I probably wouldn't have gotten 3DO. I probably would have just gotten a video and just had it, like, you know, gotten it, like, professionally mixed or something. But, like... No, that was so much fun. That I honestly had so much fun. Like, so much fun. Also, there's some sounds that I really like. I just like making the sounds. Sometimes I'll whip out the 3DO mic and I'll make the sounds to myself and I'll just be like... You just have to fun. But yeah, I think it's time to rest. around going to go raid into Yai because it's her birthday today. Please give her all your birthday love. Give her all of the you know, I think I had a couple supers this time around. But I think instead we need to give them all to Yai Senpai. We need Yai to hit all her goals. You love watching my videos? Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Jillian. Thank you. I swear there was more questions. Did I answer all of them? There was like 2 questions that I remember getting, and I don't think I saw them. Now, before we do go, let me quickly go through the mallow because like I remember getting them because I was like, oh, I really want to talk about this. Now, let's go backwards. Actually, yeah. No, they'll go forwards. Did that. This question. Excuse me, who did that? Who did that? What was that? What was that? Who did that? What was that noise? Who just gave me money? No! Why are you giving me money? You're supposed to give it to Yai today. I need to see this. I need to see this. Hang on. Alright, that was a 3-question one. You're defining features. Big cheese craze. Beautiful day. Dinosaurs. Kitty cat. Tomboy. No, stop it! Who's doing this? Stop it! I'm not super, even though I am technically wearing pink right now. I can't tell if this is a joke or not. What is happening? What is happening right now? Hello? Why are streamers not letting me log in? Recent events. Okay, haha, now I can see who's done this. Who's doing this? Diago, is this you? Nick Brown. Ah, it's Nick! Nick! What are you doing? 2 minutes ago. You're always a joy to listen to when I catch you live. I enjoy your shorts and it's so sweet and impressive that you go out of your way to respond to everyone. Thank you so much! Diago! There are no donos here, it's just a figment of your imagination. Are you sure? Okay, it's just a figment of my imagination. And then Nick again, it's a mystery. I don't think we'll ever find the culprit. Oh, you're right, it is a mystery. I'm just quickly going through the questions because I swear that there was... Who's doing that? I just closed it. And I have to open it up again. I guess we did answer them all. I swear I was like 1 or 2 that I saw, and I guess maybe they're... feel like this is also in somewhat of a random order. Have you guys stopped? Are you guys done? Huh? Are you done with your like? Are you done with your Hey, who did that? What? No! Stop! I guess did I answer all of them? What are you doing? There was like another 3. You know I closed it, right? Now I have to open it up again. This is what you're doing to me. Oh my god, what is it's not my birthday, it's Yai's birthday! It's Yai's birthday, it's not my birthday, what is happening? At least when I checked it, they were all small amounts. They were like $2 and $3 and $2. That's fine, you know, as long as you're not spending too much money, okay? Let's see. We have, thank you so much, Nick, thank you so much. Tiago! You love Dono Alert ASMR. Lyko Lianna chat. Wait, that's not me! This is Lyko. Don't listen to my alter ego on screen. I am in fact both cute and adorable, and I'll share all my cheese. What? This is not me. This is an imposter. It's not my birthday. Thank you, Karisu and Tiago. Thank you all so much. I really, really appreciate them. Do I want your mortgage payment? No, you need to pay your mortgage. Who did this? You know who did this? This is not me. That's not me. Sounds like her. No. Thank you everyone. I really do appreciate that. What? Thank you. I was no. Oh no. Clear. Oh no. Thank you everyone. I do really appreciate the support, but we should go send some much love to Yai. No. I can say no normally. Am I saying no normally? No. Hang on. How do Americans pronounce no? With a long O. No. I'm saying no though. No. Oh, they have no. That's what I'm saying. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. Is that right? Oh, no. Alright, no, I am saying it right. Oh, no. Yes. No. Ooh, no. I'm saying it. Am I saying it now? Oh no. No. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I know. I can say it right. No. Oh 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 no. I didn't go to Starbucks today. Today. An attempt was made. An attempt was made. Okay, we're gonna go right into Yai Senpai now, okay? Thank you everyone for the support. I really appreciate you. I shall see everyone. I think on Tuesday is the next time I stream on Twitch, and then back on Wednesday. Wednesday I think should be the ASMR stream, give or take, depending on the weather. I need to double check the weather. Thank you all for coming. Please give Yai all the birthday love. Wish her happy birthday for me. Bye bye. Bye bye.